What's it about? What's it about? I think I just don't like what I see. I watch quite a lot of, live streams, podcasts. I also take part in a few. I live stream by myself, but that's another story. So, sorry, that chair. What? What do I see very often is people taking drugs, right? Recreational, that's how they call them. That means they are not heavy drugs. They are more like, stuff you smoke. And everybody smokes something, especially in the United States. I don't know why that is, but not everybody, but many, quite many do. What's going on, people? Why does why those do so many? And we know the problem with cocaine in all over the world, over here as well, where I live in Oslo. Big problem, big problem. And why? Why? I'm just wondering why. Can you tell me? Can you tell me? I guess the pressure of life has become just too big for people to cope just without getting high. Obviously, especially on weekends. Yeah, but I just hate that tendency people have here and in many other places in the so-called modern world to just totally like let it all hang out on weekend, just get totally smashed and trashed and yeah, stay up, don't come home till like dawn sometimes. That lifestyle will kill you, people. First of all, it will kill you. No, no doubt. Yeah, it will kill you. That's no way to live. Especially if you are no longer, 25, 30, whatever. Yeah, if you are like at least approaching your 40s, especially if you are already in your 40s, like I am. That's no way to live. But I mean, some even older people live like even those who are in their, like early 50s and stuff. Yeah, I don't get it. That's so. I mean, that some people do drugs. Yeah, I can get it. That was always the case. Always you had, a certain percentage, but it was never as high as now in the last, I would say last 9 to 10 years, but especially last 6, 7 years, I would say. Here, anyway, I know I can tell you about here in Oslo. Yeah. And how I know? Because you would say, yeah, well, how can you know? You're not the type that goes out, goes to clubs or, whatever, bars. No, but I know people who are close to me who have done that and who told me their stories about that. So I can relate very pretty well. I mean, I know. That's why I got the inside knowledge about it, right? And I'm starting to get like De Niro. Anyway, I don't get it. Once again, I don't get it. Cocaine makes you, because that's like the number one reason everybody comes up with. when you ask about why cocaine is so big now, so damn big, huge. It's huge. It's huge. It's gigantic. Because it enables you to drink all night. I mean, first of all, drinking all night, like every weekend, will kill you definitely. And should not that be the reason to leave that damn thing? Because it does make you able to get even drunker than you normally would, right? And is that healthy? How can that be healthy? Tell me, can somebody explain that? I mean, yeah, like it like clogs your whatever arteries and whatever blood isolates, everything, but eventually it will come to breaking point, and something bad will happen to you if you continue that lifestyle, definitely. And maybe even saddest of everything of this all is that actually it doesn't seem like many people really care or think about that. They don't really care. They just want to get their kicks. They just want to get their kicks. And what else can I say? This isn't gonna stop. But it's just kind of always surprising when I see somebody who I think and who I know as a really sensible person and really, stand-up person. I see that person doing that, you know, smoking pot, weed, hash, whatever you name it. I don't know what he or she smoke. I mean, it's not good, alright, people. But alright, if you do it only once a week, maybe on the weekends, a little bit, maybe it's not too bad. Also, maybe even if you have like a disease, yeah, we know that cannabis cures certain really pretty hard to cure diseases. However, if you are not sick, then you should be, doing that. Probably not. I think it affects your brain. Yeah, it affects your brain. It affects the performance and concentration of the brain. Now I'm talking almost like about perfume, but this is no joke. It really affects you. I can tell you right now because I used to know this guy right in high school. When I started, like how to say, hanging out during school time with him. He was a perfectly normal young person, but then somebody else, some asshole from the same class, he introduced him to this opiate, let's say, that you smoke. I don't want to name the name, and he just lost his fucking mind, more or less. He became very easily agitated. He became very distressed. He became very emotional. Too hard. He couldn't concentrate on school. Couldn't do shit, more or less. He was totally struggling. Definitely. So don't think it's just good, that you smoke whatever weed, some kind of weed that you smoke, whatever. It may be good just for but once you are an adult already, like a mature adult, and you choose to smoke it, just to be able to relax because you don't find anything else relaxes you enough or better than that without getting drunk. So all right, so be it. But especially young people should not take that, definitely. And nobody should encourage them to either, definitely. And I see their behavior just after they done that, laughing uncontrollably, laughing, acting like morons, like fools, really embarrassing for everybody around them who is not stoned. They look really, totally out of their mind, totally ridiculous, So if that's what you wanna, look and behave like, then go ahead, of course. But I think there's already enough crazy people in this world without you adding to that number. Yeah. So that would be it. I am appalled. I'm appalled and shocked how many people do drugs. All right, that was the theme of this video. All right. Thank you and see you. Bye.